So y'all know, summertime is the key time to do any type of small home improvements for me, that is, because I can only do the small, can't do the big. I can hire somebody for the big. I can wait on my husband for the big. But anyways, this drawer here is broken. It has no bottom, and it hasn't since we moved in. When we bought the house, that drawer was broken. So this is, I mean, there's no better time than now. So I'm gonna do a remodel of my message center and those drawers, and I'm gonna refinish them with fabric. So this is the first step, getting the drawer fixed. One of the drawers fixed. Okay guys, so guess what we're doing? We are taking this is the area that we're doing. Up here, this is kind of our chalkboard message center area. Things are labeled here. We have a place for chalk, where you sharpen your pencil, also where notifications go. I made a cork wall over here. And then on this side, I painted it magnetic paint, but also chalk, so like magnets go up there. But down here is like storage, and this is super old. When we bought this 1926 house, this drawer right here was already broken. So that's what we got the pieces to fix earlier. So now we're doing what seems to be, it's not an impossible feat, but it is quite an interesting task to get the paint out of the small little screws and then screw them out. As you can see, there's possible. There it is, there's possible, but it is not super easy. The new handles we got are gonna go in the center, and they're wide handles, and I'm just gonna cover the face of these with fabric that I'm using from old curtains that I had hung up in the living room before I did my living room remodel. So that's what, and I'm also gonna cover the countertop up there with the fabric too. So next step hopefully will be fabric, like measuring the fabric and cutting it out. We'll see. I don't know. We'll try to finish this part tonight, and then we'll see what we can do tomorrow. I got my helpers on deck. He's not really helping, but he's supporting us by being here. All right, we've reached a point now where I can tell you what you're gonna need for this project. You're gonna need your drawer, of course, some handy dandy hot Mod Podge, some scissors. You may need some sandpaper, your fabric, of course. You need whatever knobs you're going to put on, replacing your old ones if you're gonna replace your old ones. And you need a drill to attach the knobs with. Oh yeah, and you need something to spread the Mod Podge on. Oh yeah, did I say ruler? I don't know, but you also need a ruler just to measure everything and see how much fabric to cut. So that's up next. Okay, so as you can see, because this has been painted like maybe 3 or 4 times white, I see green and red, I sanded this surface down just so it could be a little bit smoother. So now what I'm gonna do is, of course this is a project my kids are gonna help me with, so I'm just gonna put some Mod Podge on there and allow a child to spread it all around.
Perfect.
And then I already have my fabric piece cut here. We're just gonna lay it over top. Okay, so after you put the layer on top, you then just let it dry. And once it's dry, it is done. Literally, that's it. Is that not crazy or what? Like, crazy. Let me show you where we're just kind of like making a whole living room full of these things. Oops. This is the first one that we did. Let's see it drying there. Okay guys, so here you just have Gary measuring, trying to find the center of each drawer so that he can put the handles properly in place. So he measures across and the length and the width to find the center. He has to use the drill to drill a small hole through the piece first, and then after he drills both small holes, he then screws the screws into the back of the drawer to keep it in place. So that's what you see him doing there, making the second drill hole to mount the handle in place. Okay guys, here we have it. You see I've drawn, that's chalk or whatever. But you see I've covered this area right here. It's finishing up drying with black fabric as well. There you just have some leftovers, and you see the drawers are covered, the handles are on, you see there, and they're functioning, which is really cool. Now I ran into a problem. One of them was the nails that came with it weren't long enough, so I had to go back to Home Depot and get a different size nail, but we got it worked out. This one still needs holes drilled in it so that it can get the handles put on it. But that is pretty much it. If you have any questions about how to cover anything with fabric in your house, please leave it in the comment box below. Thanks for watching. Bye.